Alrighty then, good morning, good evening, good afternoon, and welcome one and all. My name is Michael, I'm the Dead Aussie Gamer, and welcome to Pathfinder 2nd Edition, the 7 Dooms for Sandpoint. Joining me today are my wonderful Patreons for this TTRPG adventure that embarks and takes place in the world of Galarian. Guys, say hello to the folks at home. Once I unmute you. Now do it.
Hello, folks.
Hello, everyone.
Oh, hello.
Oh, now it is
Hashtag
so good to
blame
see
Neil.
everyone. Huh? What? Hashtag what?
Blame Neil.
No.
Yes, indeed. Now, for those of you
Yes.
who are unaware, it is currently winter in the good old land of Oz, so I am a bit sniffly. Not a flu, not a cold, just it's like, you know, whenever your sinuses get like really kind of fucking frozen and, you know, yeah. So if I sneeze a lot, you know, yeah, that's just it. It's my life right now. So, before we begin, what are we doing here at the Dead Aussie Gamer channel? Well, let me tell you something. We are playing a tabletop role-playing game. A tabletop role-playing game is a game that takes place in an imaginary world constructed by a game master, myself, where I play the role of the arbiter of the rules, the moderator of all things fair and unfair, the consequences of my players' actions, as well as the narrator and storyteller. While my players take on the role of the protagonists who embark on this adventure and do their best in order to survive and somehow manage to get to the end of said adventure. Now, we are playing 2nd edition Pathfinder, which many people are, you know, not overly familiar with. But if you do have any questions or anything like that, we are a very interactive show. So do not hesitate to ask about clarification of rules, what certain things mean, because some of my players have a tendency to use powers and abilities by going, yeah, I need a will save. Cool, you take 7d10 damage. Cool, what'd you do? Ah, yeah, I cast Higgledy-Piggledy Bibbidi-Bops. Oh, cool. I didn't realize. And then go, oh, wait, no, I read that spell wrong completely. In fact, yeah, I'm not going to cast that spell now. I'm going to go hit you with a stick. Sound familiar? You know who you are.
I can't cast spells today. In this game, I can't cast spells.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
I'll probably just forget what my weapons do.
All right. But guys, before we begin, let's take a quick moment to give a quick shout out to a few people. First of all, quick shout out to Catchy Cantrip. Welcome in, my friends. I hope you guys are doing well. I hope you guys are going to be going to Gen Con later on because I will be there as well, and it'd be really good to see you as well, my friends. Secondly, we'd like to give a quick shout out to our sponsors. First of all, Hero Forge for the wonderful art you can see on stream. All my tokens are made using Hero Forge and its amazing hero building software. You can absolutely get these things not only created but 3D printed for your use at home, whether you want them in 3D models like I have here, or you can get them as 2D standees, which are also freaking amazing. I definitely stand by the standees. They are high quality and very robust, so perfect for the DM who is on the go and likes to transport from place to place. Then, of course, we have Sirenscape for the wonderful sound effects of our games that we play. Sound effects that always help set the good ambience and the good vibe for any game that you happen to be in. There is a ton of very unique and amazing sounds, such as the music of a fireside tale being told. Okay, look at that. Ah, such a beautiful little ambience. And you know what? Like I said, every time you get a chance to use sound effects in your games, it elevates the experience, and it is available not only online through virtual tabletops, but also available via phone and mobile devices. So you can use them at home as well with your Bluetooth, with whatever you would like to. So there you go. I gotta remember this one. This one's actually a really good soundtrack for tales and stuff. All right. Then, of course, our last sponsor of the day is, of course, Fantasy Grounds for our VTT of choice, which you can see behind me and all the things. It is our dice roller, it is our maps, it is all of these stuff that we use for running our modules. Highly recommend it for any GM who wants to focus more on your roleplay and your cinematic experience over, you know, having to keep track of all the nuts and bolts and the rules and things like that. Fantasy Grounds does a lot of the heavy lifting and is my go-to. So there you go. All right. Now, let's turn the card over now to our lovely players to tell you about themselves and the characters that they're going to be playing, starting with none other than Scully.
Hello. So yes, I am playing the young elf, Cinderella, the very kind-hearted and very, very naive cleric of Serenity, who at this moment is really questioning why she keeps healing Peyton. even though she did help buff him up a little bit last time.
It's true, it's true. Then we have playing the role of Westonson, our dear friend John, a.k.a. Avarian CA.
Hello, I'm playing Westonson, a currently not inebriated, wishing he was inebriated guard from a neighboring city, who is really looking forward to shooting a party member with a bullet.
Yeah,
Party member yet to be determined.
Yeah, well, you know what? There is always that saying that everyone's got a bullet with their name on it, and there's Westonson carving out Titus, Ziak, Peyton. Yeah. All right, brilliant. Next up, playing the role of our Azarketti tiefling is none other than our dear friend Sean.
Hello. I know we said hi to the chat, but how's everyone doing?
They can't respond. It's a chat. They can't hear. You can't hear them.
They can respond.
You can't hear them. You can't hear them. It's a one-way street. It's like being on stage in the middle of a performance that isn't a pantomime. It's not like you're in the Wiggles concert and you're going, "All right, everyone, can you see Jeff? Where's Jeff?" It's not a pantomime.
No, I
it's not how
actually
it
have
works.
a weird psychic connection with them. I can actually hear them at all times.
Oh, you can hear
Or
them at
I'm
all
just
times.
insane.
Oh, well, brilliant. Well, don't let me
I
stop
also
you then.
might just be insane too. That's also entirely possible.
We call it a stroke at your age, mate.
That makes sense. But Titus, he was left in the city after kind of pissing off his master, and now he's just trying to find a way to kill the time, and he's now trying to almost repent for what he did, and he thought that trying to join up with these yahoos is going to work. And he also likes to picture the best in everybody. He's struggling with one person, but he will still try to draw out what makes that person beautiful on the inside regardless. So and I'm talking about Weston's, not Peyton. So
fair. All right. Well, the chat has definitely responded to you, and a lot of people are yelling and shouting psychically hello to you. So there you go. Next up, playing the role of the monster hunting Kolo, a hyena folk person that is absolutely not a null, is Ziak, played by our dear friend Rock Protector.
Hi, everybody. Yep, I'm playing Ziak. And he's a monster hunter. Raised by he comes from a long line of monster hunters from his family, but he was adopted. He's not blood related to the group, but yeah.
I have a question.
Yeah.
How do you come from a long line of something if you're adopted?
It's true. After I said that, I was just like
he was adopted into a long line of people.
Oh right, yes, adopted into a long line of monster hunters.
After I said that, I was
makes
just
sense.
like, it sounded weird to me. Yeah. Sorry. Yeah.
Brilliant. How does he feel about his current situation, digging through the graveyard soils with these yahoos before being buried alive by explosions and stuff?
He's just like, these people are definitely not hunters.
Definitely not hunters. Okay. Speaking of someone who's definitely not a hunter, we move now to Peyton, our rogue.
Yeah.
Who is from the pub, and played by our dear friend Neil from Immersion Diversion.
Yay! You got it right. Yeah, he is a human rogue. he is liked by few, hated by most, and trying to help out probably the ones who have helped them out in the town the most, the church. So he helps them do what they need done, and he's not a fan of the current quest, but he's doing it anyway because he was asked. So yes.
All right, next. Thank you, Peyton. Next, we have playing the role of Navanda, who is honestly just a good husband. Who I haven't realized this before, but I think I used the same model pose for Navander as I did for Peyton. And I think the model for Navander actually has Peyton's mace on the back of it. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I just noticed
That's
that.
a
Yeah.
fix. That's a later problem.
I gotta remember that. I completely forgot about I was like, oh yeah, I can do this. But there you go. Navander, played by our dear friend Matt from All Things Fantasy. I was going to call you Mark. I don't even know. I didn't even have a Mark. Matt from All Things Fantasy. Tell us about
Good morning.
Navander.
Yes, Navanda is once a member of the Sandpoint Marines, an elite air-to-ground force who patrolled the sea and patrolled the air up at a city called Conversa, has now settled down in a life here in Sandpoint with his beautiful wife, Shalaler. He has been called in to help out Father Xanthus, and Navanda's probably thinking that this little favor is a lot more extreme due to the people that he's with. Like, for instance, he just has, like, some random guy from the Hagfish showing up, some water demon guy, some soldier who definitely smells like alcohol. I don't even know what Ziak is. Is Ziak a gnoll? Is he just a furry person? Who knows at this point? Sindaral seems to be the most reasonable person in the group, so it's a big favor that Father Xanthus has asked to come down here and find Nuala's body. But yeah, it's a big favor. But Navanda's doing it, so he can go back home.
There you go. Beautiful. All right. Thank you, Navanda. Now, guys, before we kick off, we do have a couple more little announcements to make. The first one is we have the Crit Awards, which are taking their last leg of votes. So be sure to follow the link in chat. And if you want to help Dag win Best Legacy Twitch Channel of 2024, get your votes in now. And of course, we do have a couple of friends of ours who are also applying for the Crit Awards as well, including, of course, our home away from home over at Careful Cantrip, who is up for Best NPC for the role of Jed in Season 2, and Robert Hartley GM, who is up to try and, sort of, bring his station up to where I'm at, where he is now an award-winning game master, but award-winning dungeon master, so, let's see if we can help our boy Rob, just, he's one of those, like, Make-A-Wish kids from New Zealand, just where we're just, trying to help him out a little bit, boost up his ratings and things, get the word out there. Let people know that, it doesn't matter, how handy capable you are, you can be a great dungeon master, really, So go vote for our dear friends. And, oh yes, and AJ, of course. AJ is Winter's Tales on the award as well. So yeah, go check them out. Yeah, look, honestly, Jen, I have so many people in that award. I've just left it to mostly Careful Cantrip and Rob, only because if I sat there, I would have to give everyone recommendations for almost every category. So it is. But yes, AJ is also very cool. All right. Where are we at? Oh yes, donations, guys, listen. You in the audience for taking the time, whatever day, whatever time it happens to be, to come and hang out with me is honestly a great honor. It is truly a privilege to have you guys here, and it makes me feel not only appreciated, but it makes all the stuff I do worthwhile. That is why we are a very interactive stream, and we love inviting you guys to come behind the GM screen and have a little bit of fun with us. So first of all, just by watching the show, you earn channel points that can be used at any point in time to influence the shows that we play. These can be inspiration, insight bonuses, divine intervention, generating random encounters. There are tons of cool things in there for you guys to use and earn, and those of you who are subscribed to the channel will earn those channel points even quicker. And I run so many games throughout the. Thanks, Tony. I run so many games throughout the week. It is hard not to earn points. So there you go. Secondly, if for those of you who are able to and who are very generous and capable of doing so, we have a bunch of donations that go towards DAG's monthly bills, where you guys can get more tangible effects that will be given to my players as we embark on our adventures. First of all, for $5, our heroes can either get a hero point or I can get a jinx point. Hero points can be used to stave off death, petition the GM for stuff that isn't in the rules, or roll with advantage. Jinx points can be used to counteract hero points, have bad guys roll with advantage, or complicate something ever so slightly. For $10, I have 2 decks of cards in front of me, and I will draw from your choice of deck. The choices are either a deck of heroic actions, which are a bunch of free action power type things that you can give to a player of your choice, which serves to give them that really cool extra power, or acts as a hero point. The second deck I have is a deck of flashbacks and plot twists. I will draw 3 of these cards. You will pick one of them, and I will then implement said card into the game. It's a good way to keep me sharp and allow me to adapt on the fly to whatever cards happen to be here. So you've got things like, boom, rebellious youth, or boom, pride, or embarrassment. Tons of cards, and they story prompt me and help me, make the game a bit more unique. For $20, you can give someone the coveted golden natural 20, which, serves as a natural 20, because why the fuck roll one when you can have one? For $50, you can give a player of your choice a magic item. This can be an item you design as a homebrew item, an item you would like me to design as part of a set, or you can give the item to a player as part of their wish list, which is always fun and amazing. Alternatively, if you woke up this morning and chose violence, you can instead use that $50 for a boss buff, making an encounter more deadly. This could make a boss into a super boss. This could make the terrain more dangerous. This could up the stakes by having a crying baby suddenly suspended over a vat of acid. There are tons of ways that we make the encounter way more deadly, way more daring. Basically, it is your love letter to me telling me, hey, Dag, listen. This is a bit dull. This is a bit boring, what's happening right now. This could definitely be way more dangerous. Have you thought of motorcycles? All of that stuff, that's what the $50 is for. And then lastly, last but not least, we have our big old $100 secret menu item. The secret menu item for the start of our 7 Dooms of Sandpoint run is going to be an NPC that you will create that will have a major, also a side quest, should I say. That'll have a side quest in the town and will serve towards building strong relationships with the members of the group, because this is an entire campaign geared around the town of Sandpoint. So I want my players to be invested in it, but rather than investing in a bunch of NPCs from the book, I want you guys as chat members to be able to have your NPCs and your characters be the ones that are important to my players. So that $100 secret menu item, I will Hero Forge design your character that you would like, and I will put them into the world to the best of my ability. Now, keeping in mind, these are NPCs, so obviously I did recently get a donation from Marcus, the DM, for a NPC who was based on a PC that he had previously run. So I have done this, but I will remind everyone that these are not the PCs that will be able to help out. These are NPCs that are for emotion gain. So stuff will happen. We'll see it all there. All right. I think that's it, right? Did I forget anything?
You've had other donations.
Donations, yes. Okay, well, let's see. What donations have we have? Schooly Eye, what's our first donation?
2 Jinx points from someone who will
an anonymous donation of 2 Jinx points. Well, anonymous, whoever you are, I am sure that the dice gods smile upon you and bless the very ground you work on.
You've also got 2 hero points for Peyton from Christina.
2 hero points for Peyton.
Oh,
Christina.
Thank you.
Christina, look, he'll never learn if you keep giving him hero points. Just saying. No,
And
thank you
OG
so
has
much.
OG has also unlocked the secret menu item.
OG! Coming in with the secret menu item. Oh, that is amazing. All right, OG, send me a message over Discord. And I will absolutely throw that in for you as well. Yeah, just let me know what the NPC is, and that'll go straight into the game. And I will do the Hero Forge thing, and yay! Definitely not Dave has tipped a $50 donation. Thank you, you bloody legend, you, whoever you are, the not Dave person. That is so very generous of you. I need to know what you would like from that donation. Let me put this up again so that not Dave can tell us. Boom. Yeah. Oh my God. That's awesome. Thank you so much. I can have lunch today. All right. What did I forget? Did I forget something? No. I got Peyton there. I did that. And then OGs. Cool. All right. Oh, yes, and thank you to the people who have gifted subscriptions, a.k.a. Christina, thank you for gifting a sub to Tony, for gifting a sub to the community, to Catchy Cantrips, and there we go. Yeah. All right. Lots of people. Players, higher roll, low for your benefit. Oh, hey, guys. All right.
Always I.
We're gonna take a vote. All right, players, high or low. Schoolia, high or low?
Hi.
Varian?
Low.
Okay, Titus.
Hi.
Okay. Rock?
Hi.
Okay. Neil?
Hi.
Okay, and Matt.
I was gonna say low, but
Yeah, I mean it is, but you can but stand by your guns. It doesn't matter if you're gonna lose, you know? Fight the good fight.
fine. I'm gonna say low because we get our low rolls now out of the way, taken care of, instead of having all our highs roll at the start of the game.
Nice. I'll say low as well, but that with a vote of 4-3, that is lows for our benefit, Dave.
Nice for a benefit.
Wait, what?
No, highs for our benefit. Sorry. That was because I'm the GM. I decide. No, highs for our benefit.
I was like, wait a minute.
I was trying to be sneaky. Didn't work.
Listen, when the GM says a thing, it's a thing. All right?
No, when all your
true.
NPCs count.
Technically,
towards the
his
vote,
vote can be any amount that he wants it to be.
I mean, yeah, technically.
when all the
So
When all
one
the
vote
chat
from Michael
NPCs
could
are-
be like 30. You know.
I mean, maybe not, but you know, I get the sentiment.
when all the chat NPCs count as a vote.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. Well, with a natural 20, you guys get a magic item. All right. Fantastic. Well, Dave, you know what? I'm gonna somewhat challenge Dave today. Dave, with the magic item, you do get to choose who it goes to. More importantly, you get to decide what type of magic item it is. Is it a wish list item that they get? Is it an item that I design? Or is it an item that you design? Now, all you need to do if you want to design this is you need to just tell me whatever random item it is and what you kind of generally want to do, and I will stat it up and give it to them. Not many people do that. Not many people create an item, like a homebrew item, and give it to me. But I think if anyone could do it, it'd definitely be you. But that is up to you if you want to. So yes, guys, you will be getting a magic item from our dear friend DM Dave.
So
Ooh, no pressure.
What rarity?
If anyone can do it, you can do it.
Yeah, literally, Dave, as rare as you want. Here's the cool thing about Pathfinder. Pathfinder is all about the vibe. It is, it can be as rare or as unique as it would like to be. There is a scale in terms of their level, in terms of like DCs and stuff like that. But other than that, it could be anything. Could be the ability to alter time. It could be the ability to, spawn cupcakes. You know, anything you would like. All right. Now, while while we are waiting for that magic item, let us now dive into today's session. Now, nestled along the coasts of the Varisian frontier, in a small, quaint town founded by merchants, lies the city, the small village, should I say. I mean, it's kind of a city, but it's more of a village. The village of Sandpoint. Sandpoint is no stranger to troubles and turmoils, having been attacked by hordes of goblins, great stone giants, even a raid by a vicious red dragon. The town itself has survived time and time again, not small in part thanks to groups of heroes that often traverse its weary streets. Today, we follow the adventures of another group of heroes from the town itself, gathered up by Father Xantus, the priest of Desna, who has asked for a favor. You see, a long time ago, a child by the name of Nualia was adopted by the former priest of Desna and paraded around because she was an Aasimar. Treated as a blessing rather than a daughter to her father, she eventually built a certain sense of animosity towards her fellow townsfolk. One that was basically, what's the word? Her hatred was manipulated and used by the goddess Lamashtu, the goddess of monsters, in order to convince Nualia to burn and raise Sandpoint as a burnt offering to her evil god. Well, in that fire, much was lost. Cinderiel injured, Peyton having lost an entire family. Few in the town forgave Nualia, and when the heroes of Sandpoint managed to thwart her many years ago and slay her, few lost any sleep at the loss of this troubled woman. However, Father Xantus saw that in life she did suffer, first at the hands of her father, then at the town, then more as a servant to Lamashtu. In the afterlife, she does not deserve to continue to suffer, and wishes to forgive her so that she might find some measure of peace. But as he was attempting to exhume the body of Nualia from her resting place, someone, or should I say something, absconded with her body. Our heroes have been hired by Father Xantus to try and seek out the body, to go and find it and return it so that peace may be given to the poor suffering soul. Now, beneath the graveyard, unearthed by our heroes, was an old crypt leading to a network of tunnels underneath the city, occupied by ghoulblins, goblins suffering from ghoul fever, having risen as hungry, vicious undead. Nestled in the catacombs of an old ruin, not uncommon because Sandpoint was built on the ruins of a dead empire known as the Thalassian Empire. A little bit of backstory there, but our heroes now explore the dark crevices and dark places, knowing that it is likely the ghoulblins who have taken the body. They have fought against a number of them now and managed to emerge victorious. They have even found a dangerous foe, a demon that had apparently been hidden away here for some time. But still, no sign of Nualia's body. After a battle with a giant guardian statue, defeating it and exploding it, our heroes continue their journey, looking through and trying to track down the remaining goblins. All right. Right now, in area B8, Navander, before you, the statue, still charged with that magical energy at its core, exploded time and time again. Before you approached, casting Dispel Magic, suppressing the magic within the core. At least for now, it seems quiet and safe.
Vander's going to carefully make his way up to the statue. Is the core of it visible?
Yes. The creature itself appears to be kind of like a minotaur, and throughout the battle that you had fought it with, a large fissure has appeared directly in the chest. Deep within, you see what looks to be a metal casing with glass at the center of it. It looks dwarven in make.
Is the glass clear?
Yes. Albeit a little bit old. You know how glass kind of gets that almost like
Yeah.
film or whatever? I don't know what you call it. It's just kind of like, yeah.
Nevada's gonna call Wettinson over.
Sorry?
Hey, Wettinson. Wettinson, you know how machinery and stuff work, right?
That was to Wes.
No?
Oh,
Okay.
Frozen.
Who else knows
Oh.
anything about machinery?
I'm not familiar with how machinery works. I am familiar with how armaments work.
Well, we got 10 minutes. Well, actually, closer to 9. Just rip out the center, I guess. Put it somewhere where it can't blow up again, maybe.
Okay, I can rip it out.
Then it takes
Do
very
it,
big
just throw it. Yeah, just stand back. I got this.
All right, make a
Grab
the
crafting
core
check
and-
as you attempt to remove the core from the body.
I was just gonna rip it out.
I know.
Oh, okay.
You also need to do it carefully still.
I need a skill. I don't have a crafting.
Then
for
you're
it.
going to have to roll it and add your intelligence.
Well, I got a 16, so just 16.
All right. You
Not
reach
bad, I
down
guess.
with your hand and feel it. You kind of feel about and yeah, you think you've got it. You give it a quick tug, but you feel some resistance, some strong resistance, until you can feel where you can just sort of unplug and twist some wires out to break it loose. As you pull it forth, you now have the core in your hand. You see that there's a fissure that is cracked along the core.
I think we did it. I don't know. You said we got 10 minutes.
Yeah,
I
we
removed
got
it,
10
which-
minutes. I recommend we put it in that little cabinet area off the map room.
Okay.
Yes, that little cupboard that you guys found earlier. Yeah.
Yeah.
Sound good. All right. I'll walk over to that room.
And
I'll
I
just
will
kinda-
be down here, far away
All
from
right.
that.
Before you
Oh,
you
sorry.
sprint off, could I get Navander and Peyton to make me perception rolls, please?
Of course. I love making perception checks.
Ooh.
Wow. Nice.
Whoa.
Nice.
Go
All right.
over.
Well, with both of you receiving a 24 on your perception check, before you leave, as the explosions had gone out over and over and over again, something seemed very odd. The ash and soot that came out from the fire that plumed from the corpse of this construct seems to have created outlines of what looks to be the seam of a doorway. Two of them, in fact. One directly to the west of you, and one against the wall to the south.
That's interesting. And then we pointed out the door. You guys want to check that out while I go throw this in that closet?
Yes. Make sure you
Yes.
close the door.
All right.
Maybe
yeah, I will.
also scratch
can
a
come-
sign. Do not enter.
Okay.
Yeah,
All right.
just a big warning sign on the door.
Yes, Christina, that is exactly what the S's stand for. Secret doors.
Yeah, I was gonna ask that. It's like, can we see the secret door, or like the S doors? Like,
No,
so yeah. I'm
but I
glad
also
that that
appreciate
was
my players
made
and the
obvious.
candor that they have. Normally, a lot of the
Yeah.
maps that they provide on Fantasy Grounds actually do blur that for your players, but not all of them. Usually it depends on the
Yeah.
book or whatever, but yeah. All right. But yes, no worries. Placing it inside of the armored storage unit, you place the core in there, then close the door securely. You take out a bit of chalk or something, and you scratch into the door itself. Do
just write
not
death
enter.
trap.
Oh, death trap.
Here,
Sure.
death trap.
All right.
And then I'll head back.
Woe to anyone who opens this door.
All right.
Ben and Hopi who enter here.
Actually, just as a thought,
Mm-hmm.
actually, never mind.
Okay.
I take that back.
Very well. You didn't say it. Nothing to take back.
Yeah.
What's down this area here, off to the side?
Down to the south. Yes. Let's check this door first, and then the other. Oh, the hallway.
Yes, the hallway.
The.
I don't like having monsters at my back. Well,
All right. The
attacking
hallway.
Sorry, Jack.
Okay. The fire-scarred hallway seems to lead off and further underground. You see, well, I mean, let's say that you follow it because, you know, it goes to a dead end. After about 200 feet, you eventually come to a place where this building, this ruin, had eventually collapsed, likely ages ago. You can still you can see it's not a recent thing. The stone has been settled for quite some time, likely during Earthfall when the kingdom of Thalassian was destroyed, is likely when this place was hit by massive earthquakes and the like, and the structures were collapsed.
Okay.
And now you're back here.
Yeah. Okay. Well, interesting. I wonder if some of those other structures are like this, where they might have used to be connected, but now are just all separate
Yes.
catacombs.
So almost exclusively, the entire region of this area is exactly that.
Yeah.
Varesia used to be the lands known as Zin, and was ruled by 7 powerful kings and queens known as the Rune Lords, powerful arcane wizards who were the founders of magic as many know it today. Their kingdoms fell during Earthfall, which was the striking of a great star stone into the planet, plunging the world into an age of darkness and destroying their empires. Today, all that remains are these similar catacombs, hidden ruins, and other places where people have often done a lot of treasure hunting and archaeological digging.
And the sigils of the 7 lords are on that 7-pointed star thing that we keep seeing.
Yes, indeed.
Or their symbols. Okay, yeah. I forgot who was the one that actually kind of figured that out. Someone rolled a good check, and I don't remember who.
It was
What?
you, wasn't it?
That's probably you.
Oh, was it? Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Because yeah, it's a good point. I think it might have been because it was a history check or something. So, Navander, do you taste any magic in these hidden doors?
You know, that's actually a really good idea.
Hidden doors. Well,
I
where?
taste the air out the door.
Taste magic. That's awesome.
There is no magic taste on the door.
No, I cannot taste. I cannot detect any magic. This might be a mechanical thing. If the creature over there was made by a dwarf, I mean, I could maybe assume that these doors are also dwarven made.
So there might be some sort of mechanism. I put my hand on the door and just kind of push on it to see if it just simply opens, or just to check to see if it needs a switch or something, or not. I just kind of just push.
All right, feeling
On the
against
wall.
feeling against the grain, there isn't much before there is some give, and you suddenly feel the door pushing and giving way. The room before you is then bathed in a strange green light. The walls of the room adorned with unsettling carvings, an eerie-looking alphabet written in blood that stinks and is foul and awful. Even more unsettling is what looks to be a 5-foot wide egg or plant bulb that seems to be carved from green stone, which is the source of the emanation of this light. Stony tendrils radiate from the sides of it, making it appear to be clinging or growing from the festering side of the room. Here, on the altar, seems to be like kind of almost this dripping pile of blood that just pours onto the ground and has been dried up. So it's not fresh blood. It's like, just something has been sacrificed here. And you see in front of you what looks to be a bright red organ of some kind. With
Like musical organ or
no,
like
no,
body
like a bladder or something.
Okay, okay.
If you
Carl!
if anyone can read infernal,
Oh,
your infernal, you can attempt to read what's on the altar.
that would be me.
All right. Well, looking at the altar, it simply says, "Behold, the cushion." Well, it seems like some bits and words are missing. "Behold the blank cushion of power. Use it wisely, for only those who truly grasp its greatness shall be shown into a kingdom of their own making."
I repeat that to the group, and I'm just like, I don't trust this. I don't trust anything demonic.
It is a, by the way, it is a very, 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 very powerful magical aura coming from there, Navander.
It has a very
When-
strong flavor.
Yes, it does have a strong flavor. When you say grasp this with greatness, doesn't mean you have to grab it a specific way, or is it like grasping for like your, as in for?
It's grasp. The way that the phrase is worded, it is grasp in the context of squeeze
Okay.
or apply pressure.
Yeah.
I don't have the curiosity enough to want to take it up on its offer.
It's not offering anything. It's literally just sitting there minding its business.
But the text is offering power, and
You're about to be tempted for the second time in the same dungeon area.
I mean, yeah,
know.
it's true.
It's almost like this little tiny dungeon is like specifically made for tieflings to like be tempted by.
Well, I mean, hey, if you
shit.
don't want to take it, anyone else is welcome to it.
Yeah. I mean, I'm just like, I'm not gonna mess with this because my heritage has gotten me into enough trouble already. So
Sure, fair. Makes
If
perfect
anyone
sense.
else wants to investigate it, that's them.
I say seal the door up.
Before
Well,
he seals up,
well, let's see what everyone else has to say, because they might see something that you don't, Titus.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
can
And then,
Cinderella see if she can?
Oh, yeah, it does specifically
Work
say
out if
cushion
there's
as well.
No, for
True.
the altar and all that. Is there any indications about a specific deity that this might have been in relation to?
Make a religion
get you.
check. DC is 25. Anything that would recall knowledge towards demonic gods will give you a bonus here.
Oh,
I'll try to.
All right.
Nice.
Well, with a 25, which is precisely what you need, you know that it is a symbol to the Clipoth Lord Yamasoth. Clipoths are... Okay, so demons are kind of chaotic, but through like violence and debauchery and hedonism, right? That's demon kind. Clipoth are the maelstrom of chaos incarnate. They are just these body horror abomination kind of things. That's kind of what they are. They are random. They are chaos. They're nuts. They're a bit weird, you know. Yeah.
Very well. I will share the bits of information that I know about that to the rest of the group so it can help them make an informed choice about the type of power they might be trying to obtain.
Oh, sorry. There's
Reassurance.
also the skeleton of whoever made this thing lying on the ground here.
Probably the source of the blood.
Yeah.
Michonne wants to grab this thing so bad, but also Titus was informed by Shaylin to embrace himself. So, I mean...
You also told by your mentor
love-
to stay the fuck still and, like, go help out at the theater.
That is also very true.
Mhm.
Anyone have a way to identify what it does,
Yes.
or if it's just
All right.
Yeah, do we have anyone that can?
Well, I'm guessing, knowing it's going to be ultra chaotic, not necessarily good.
Well, I'm leaving it up to you guys, because I not particularly tied to anything. I mean, I am like Aristotle, but you know,
Yep.
could just take it. I mean, there's no using
Well,
it.
you
We
don't-
could just get it out of here and not have it.
You don't
Oh, yeah.
necessarily have to do a thing if you worship a god. Like,
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah, true,
correct.
yeah.
You are not. Keeping in mind, as I always tell people, you are not defined by your religion,
Yeah.
Right.
right? You are your own person, right? A
Yeah.
person.
Well, I mean,
yeah. You.
Even
Yeah,
champions and clerics.
Only
no,
if you want to play
no,
a character
incorrect.
that way.
Incorrect. Champions and clerics have a
Oh,
doctrine they
wait.
have to follow, but
Yeah,
you can
that's true.
worship the god of the sea, but have never go to sea. Like there's
Yeah,
a lot of
yeah.
just things for that. Yeah. So
Actually, that reminds me. What is my like specific doctrine?
Chad is telling you that you should be. Someone should touch it with a 10-foot pole.
Oh crap!
10-foot
I'm the
pole
one that
being
has
my
the
arm.
10-foot pole. I'm the one that has that pole.
If you want
Well,
to,
I
you
mean,
can go in and be
If
the one.
chat says it, then I kind of have to do it, right?
I mean,
Like, I can't.
What could it
I
hurt?
can't deny the chat. Yeah, exactly. I reach out my glaive.
all right. Taking out your-
I hold it.
Yep.
Sorry.
No, you describe it. Go.
Oh yeah. So I will take my glaive, and by the shaft, like I'm holding it by the shaft, but I'm still holding it reverse. So like, the blade end is kind of. No, the blade end's pointing at me. I'm not gonna do that. I'll stick it.
Explodes. and flies
No,
at
you can hold it blade end safely. That's fine.
Okay. Yeah. So I'll do that and push it and prod it with the handle of the glaive.
All right. Holding on to your glaive, you lean into the room. You swallow heavily. Sweat trickles down the side of your brow. As you breathe heavily, you lean forward, clasping as the shaft of your glaive hovers over this red organ. You begin to lower it. And as that happens, you then hear I would like for you to roll me a D6, please.
Okay.
A 5.
That is a 5.
All right. With a 5, all of a sudden, the shadows begin to claw and pull together. As they do so, they begin to take form and shape. And you can see, all of a sudden, this female humanoid figure made of shadow stuff roll in together. And suddenly, you hear, "Oh my God! You are so amazing! The way you reached across over the room like that and tried to touch the thing? Oh, that was so brave! You're so brave! What's your name?"
Titus.
Ah, Titus! Ah! Titus! And the shadow figure begins to cheer for you. For 1d4 rounds, you get a d6 added to any D20 check that you make.
Oh my god, it's a demon bard.
Wow.
Titus! 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 Woo!
It's a demon cheerleader.
It is.
I
I would like to take a moment to thank DM Dave for our magic
wow, that
item.
was fast. I
Oh,
didn't think that was gonna be that magic item. That was so fast.
That's how good we are. It is called the legendary whoopee cushion of powerful power. And it is now in effect. Now, keeping in mind the whoopee cushion can be used twice per day, recharging at dawn. So that will count as one of its uses. But yeah, the cheerleader is there. You're not quite sure how to feel about this, but the cheerleader is definitely enamored with Titus in his entirety. Like, just, your biggest fan.
Can we see it or just?
Yes, you all can see this.
Oh, okay.
Okay,
Depending on
I'm
solid.
like, well, it doesn't seem to be anything negative, so I'll take it. It doesn't seem bad
Congratulations,
yet.
Titus. You have a fan.
It is chaotic, but
All right,
You
you go over to the little organ, and you can see that the cheerleader is there. It's like, do it, yeah, I believe in you. Lift that cushion, woo! As you lift it up and you put it in your mouth, like literally everything is just being hyped up.
yeah.
Every time Titus walks, it makes noise.
I mean, Titus does have a bit of an ego, and this is definitely stroking it. So he, yeah.
All right.
Can't help
I
it.
just need to pin my comment here so that I know what this cushion does at all times. Done. All right,
I
cool.
love it. Best item ever.
Very well. However, Navander, you notice that it is not the only magic item in this room either. Something seems to be coming from the skeleton at your feet. Now, I'm not going to go into gruesome detail, but in the center of the skeleton that you see before you is what looks to be a jade serpent. It's like a statue. It's kind of like embedded in the chest cavity, as if the person who had died here had swallowed this very uncomfortably large statue.
Could I perhaps taste the magic? Like, taste what sort of magic this could be?
Conjuration magic.
Conjuration.
You've heard of legend of these figurines of wondrous power before. This could possibly be one.
The man is going to pick it up, feel the weight in his hand.
All right. Exercising the statue from the skeleton. It's pretty heavy. It can definitely do some damage if you clocked someone in the head with it. But yeah, otherwise it functions entirely as a figurine of wondrous power, allowing you, upon discovery of the command word, to summon a giant constrictor snake.
Cool.
Hey, Sindaro. I got a project for you if you want it.
Okay.
Could you perhaps spend some time and figure out what the command word for this snake statue is? It's a item of wondrous power. It's a statuette of wondrous power. I believe it can summon a giant constrictor serpent.
Oh. You sure this is safe? I should
Relatively.
very tentatively. I'm guessing you hand it over, and she's just like, okay.
I mean,
Yeah.
you said it's a command word, right?
Well, there is a command word, and
Probably safe
if you
until you
just
say the
speak to
command
it,
word.
you'll eventually find out what that command word is, unless you have a better way of finding stuff out.
It'll take some time and some research, but you will inevitably get there. I've just added the item to your character sheet. Sindariel, so now you have it. It'll take a little bit of research, but it won't, again, we'll cover that in another time. Now,
What is it with me and having these wonders? Because I had it in the previous campaign as well.
apparently
Well, 'cause
that's
you're
the
the one
thing.
that can attune to 'em.
Apparently it is needed for you.
Apparently.
It's like collecting bobbleheads, It's like you're that old lady who's got like all the little tchotchkes and stuff, like yeah.
Or is
All
that
right.
going to be a little Easter egg from the circus?
Oh right, that'd be cool. All right. That only leaves one remaining door. Well, sorry, two remaining doors. You've got the door that's secret over here, and then you've got the door to the north, which you haven't explored yet.
Oh yeah, I forgot. We haven't gone up there.
I say we check out the secret door.
All right.
Okay,
Once
then.
again, detecting no magic over the door, you lean in close and place your hand upon upon the frame. It's warm, very warm. As you push open the door, inside you see a room whose floors and walls and ceiling are caked with thick layers of dark soot and ash. A 5-foot wide, 2-foot tall red slab of stone stands in the middle of the room, its top etched with a 7-pointed star, the symbol of the Thalassian Empire. Surrounding it, 5 more slabs of stone. These red pylons are curiously devoid of ash and soot, occasionally shimmering with energy like fire and ash. There's a certain smell of sulfur and brimstone that permeate here. You see that there are several individuals, most of which seem dead, burnt and caked, save for one. A face that you recognize somewhat. A dwarven individual who seems to be tied to one of the pillars. One moment while I throw them up here. There we go. You recognize this as Granlog Irongrog, a champion of Sarenrae who is visiting the town. He is currently unconscious, tied to one of these large stones.
I go up to him.
Yeah.
Careful
I'm gonna,
going in, though.
Yeah, I will have my weapon drawn, like, and pointed at the bodies, expecting them to be a part of the trap that might be in here.
They do not. Oh, sorry, go on.
Which one is he at?
He is at the northernmost one.
Also,
Okay,
can I look around to see if there's any sort of runes that might be glowing or something kind of like what we saw in B5 before that frost rune like triggered?
No, that is not. The only rune you see is in the center of the room, where you can see the 7-pointed star.
Okay. But it's not like suspiciously glowing like what we should have realized in B5.
No, all of the stones are glowing, even the one that Iron Grog is at.
Okay.
Also, yes, he did appear to forget his safe word, unfortunately.
Yeah, they went a little too hard on him.
Is he wearing
Right here
anything?
in between these two?
Yes, he is wearing just a kind of regretfully a white jacket now covered in soot and ash, and his legs appear to be quite damaged, as if by blunt force trauma.
Okay. So he's barely wearing anything. I can't see any items on him.
I mean, yeah, he's got some jewelry. He's got like belt, pants. You know, I mean, like, yeah. Look, I've got an image.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, given the fact that you said we recognised him,
Yes.
and everyone else is tethering over what to do, Sandero will go up to him and try to effectively tend his wounds. I know that. While he's still
Sure.
tied up as everyone. I presume everyone else is then going to untie him as Sandero is basically.
Well, I'm gonna try to wake him up first.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, and I'm standing guard. So if anything happens.
So I
You
just tap on his cheek at first, like lightly.
you tap on his cheek. Oh, my fucking head. Where the hell am I?
You're in the ruins underneath the graveyard.
Ruins? What bloody ruins?
The ruins of the seven ruin lords. You know, old city.
Well, why have you brought me here?
I didn't bring you. I found you.
Well, who the fuck brought me? How the fuck did I get here? Who the fuck are you? You see, he's starting to get more agitated. The pain from his legs being kind of held at bay by Cinderio's treatment, and as you cut him free, he tries to stand, but his legs seem to give way and buckle under his feet.
Well, I try to grab him.
As you do so, all of a sudden, a large gout of fire erupts from the center where the seven-pointed star is, and boom, hits the stone statue just as you pull him away. Had he been standing there, he would have been incinerated. But as this now happens, all of the different plumes begin to rise and glow. You watch as the ashen forms of the skeletons suddenly as they twist to life.
Who called it? Who said it?
I'll put myself to where I would have been to do that 10 wounds if that's happening then.
All right.
You jinxed us.
That is
I
kind of...
don't trust any tomb.
That is not untrue. Okay, hold on. Let me...
Especially one that's already had plenty of traps in it already. I am supremely on edge.
All right.
Just saying it wasn't me this time.
One moment while I...
Illumina will protect us all.
That looks like some
By the way, I don't know if I've
very
ever actually
skeletons.
mentioned that. That's the name of my glaive. So, if you're ever hearing me refer to Illumina, that's my weapon.
All right, beautiful, beautiful. All right, there we go. Okay, an epic battle. We are going to go into initiative. Now, in Pathfinder 2nd Edition, when we start initiative, it is based on what you guys are doing at any given time to see how quickly you can react. Navander, because you were in the former room, you are permitted to use a stealth check for your initiative if you would like.
No, thank you. I'm good with perception.
Perception? Fantastic. I will roll that for everyone now. So, initiatives. Boom, there it is. Okay.
Can I do stealth since I'm behind a pillar? I
No,
think there were 5 pillars.
because you were not hiding at the time. It's because Navander was in a different room. That was why.
No problem. I just saw that I think I was behind a pillar. So
Yeah,
I
yeah.
don't know.
No, that's fine. All right,
Yeah.
so the initiative order, we have Cinderial, followed by Westonson, Navander, Titus, Payton, the Skelematons, then Ziak taking up the rear. Now, these creatures are the ashen skeletons engulfed in flames. Even being near them, there's this strong burning sensation coming from these creatures. As we start with Cinderial, I need you to make me a will save to begin with.
Oh, jeez. Oh, no, not will saves.
Oh, there we go.
Cinderial,
Yep.
You pause for a moment, looking at the skeletons as they rise up and begin to move, their bodies engulfed in flames. You freeze for a brief moment. As they move and lurch, your eyes go wide as you are drawn back to the fire of Sandpoint, to being in your home, and to watching that moment where you opened the door to your parents' bedroom. The smell of flesh burning, that ashen soot that chokes the air, it all reigns too familiar to you. But you quickly close your eyes and you pull yourself back together. You snap back into place. You have 3 actions. Take your turn.
So reacting more out of instinct with all this fire going off, she will half drag, half carry the person that we've just recovered as far as she can outside this room. Nothing hostile, she's just going to basically try to drag this guy
Sure.
out.
Not a problem. In Pathfinder 2nd Edition, we do not have attacks of opportunity except by those who are combat trained, and unfortunately for these skeletons, they are not. So, you grab hold of the underarms of the dwarven man, who is also kind of like shocked at what's going on. It looks like he's trying to look for a weapon, but he doesn't have one. But as you grab him and drag him out, he protests ever so slightly, but realizes that right now he cannot feel his legs, and he is useless in a battle. So, by dragging him out, you've pulled him to safety.
Yep. And yeah, imagine with the 30 move speed and dragging, that's at least 2 actions.
Yep.
She'll just shout out, "Hey, maybe if we get out and just find a way to shut the door again, they'll be trapped there."
All right. You issue a command. I'm going to give this a bonus as an aid action. You will give a +1 bonus to anyone who is serving that goal in particular. So anyone who is trying to get people out or trying to evacuate that needs to make a check will get a +1. All right. I'm just going to lower some of these fire noises. There we go. Okay. We then go to Westinson.
Right. I'm going to, if I back out of the door to here, just in front of Cinderella. There we go. Can I still see through to one of the skeleton that's up near Ziak and Peyton?
Yes.
So back up to there, and then I'm going to shoot. I just don't think I want to use a bomb, because I don't think Alchemist's fire will do much to them.
Good point.
Here's an interesting question: is holy water a bomb?
Yes.
Cool.
In which case, I'm going to use alchemical shot, dousing my round in holy water.
Ooh, very nice.
You're doing the move from Van Helsing when he dips his crossbow in holy water.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just kind of imagining that as you're holding out your gun, you pull out your vial, you just sort of smash it on the barrel, and then just sort of like give it the good old shake to get it all the way along the length. As this does so, I will absolutely and happily imbue your shot with 1d6 extra damage against creatures of an unholy variety.
Okay.
Just
So
like my weapon.
normally, alchemical shot would apply that as persistent damage, so it'd be 1d6 holy persistent damage.
I'd say persistent damage would require it to be coated, but I will allow the persistence on a crit.
Okay. Well, That is not a crit. That is
Not a crit, but a good hit. All right. So with a loud bang, your rifle fires as Westonson takes a shot at one of the skeletons. It sears through its body and wounds it for 12 points of damage.
And one additional holy.
And one additional holy damage. Which one did you hit?
Number
Skeleton 1. Oh, yeah, you did. Okay, never mind. All right, done and done. The bullet burns a, like, kind of what looks to be like this radiant hole. It looks like it's trying to heal, but it doesn't seem to be able to.
Excellent. That's it. That's 3 actions. Move and 2 actions for Alchemy of a Shot.
All right, done and done. Navander, you're up next.
What does the room inside here look? So we have stone pillars along the side, a giant fire in the center. Do the skeletons seem powered by this flame in the center?
Good question. No.
Okay. Well, that's the case. Sandaro's plan of getting everyone out seems to be the best option. So, drawing his sword, Navander's going to quickly dart in, grab Titus, and basically just yank him out behind, Navander through the.
All right. You grab hold and you pull Titus out. And Titus, do you resist?
I at first will. It's like, no, I can handle these by myself. This will be fine. But I then will just be like, fine, let's go.
Fine. Rolls your eye.
Titus, you can walk back in there if you want, but I did bring you out once. You get 1 rescue.
Yes, I understand your valiant
done.
effort, and I won't let it go to waste. But I will make sure first that the other 2 are out of there.
Like I said, you get 1 rescue. That's it. No more.
Everyone gets 1. Tell him, Peter. Everyone gets 1. All right.
Yeah, everyone gets 1 apparently.
Is that everything, Navander?
Yes. Draw sword, yank, step in, yank, pull out.
Done. All right, Titus, you're up next.
Well, if I'm right here, would you still count Ziak and Peyton as being within 15 feet of me?
Yeah, sure, I will.
Okay, so I will remain right here, and I will, save my turn until they both are out, and shut the door. But also, I have a reaction that I can use to defend them if need be too. So, yeah.
Okay. So you take up a defensive stance with your... I mean, you could always try the whoopee cushion again.
Well, the whoopee cushion is still in effect, right?
No, it's only 1d4 rounds, so that's long since done.
Oh, yeah, that would have been done. But no, I think I'm in a good position here to just, saw, game over, the door shut, once once they're out of here.
Okay, all right. Peyton, you're up next.
Alright, so there's technically a skeleton between us, but the green says I'm right next to Zayak still. Would I be able to grab him, or do I have to move to get next to him?
No, you should be able to grab Zayak if you'd like.
Okay, yeah. So for one action, I'd like to kind of reach around the skeleton to grab Zayak.
Done.
And then, I just say, just hang on tight, and then I'm just gonna use my last 2 actions, because I don't know if grabbing makes my move half.
No, grabbing would be an action.
Okay, grab any action. No, I'm wondering if since I'm holding him, if I move, is it half
Yes.
speed, or is it still full? Okay.
It'd be half speed,
so
but you
might
come
need
to a
to-
different problem. As you get to here, unfortunately, with Westonson, Titus, and Navander all technically sharing a square at the doorway, There is no way for you to get in.
I'm going
Oh.
to. Can
I was
try
purposely standing here to let them get through.
Oh, then
Like,
you
close
then
the
you,
door
what you
behind
would
them.
need to do is you would need to be here.
Okay, so I can still close the door from that space.
Yes.
Okay, yeah, because I was standing in ways that I can just close the door, like let them through and close the door immediately.
Okay, yeah. I figured that's the point, so I'll allow it to kind of be like that. All right.
Yeah.
Alright, so one action, grab him. Second action, kind of half move, run through, and then the other move to get us all the way through.
Sure.
And then I'll go and use my like held action to slam the door closed.
All right, you do so. The skeleton heads towards the door and then opens it.
Yeah, that's what I was expecting. But now they're in a choke point. They're in a funnel now, so.
The skeleton is going to start by trying to hit Ziak, who is directly in front of him.
Okay.
With a critical hit.
Things can
Well-
open doors.
I can at least still make it half damage.
All right, 17 points of damage.
Yeah, so I'm going to activate my Retributive Strike, which makes it so Ziak takes half damage, and then I attack the target.
Sure,
Or
not a
attack
problem.
the attacker. Yeah, so even though it's a
Nice.
crit, luckily Ziak still doesn't take a ridiculous amount of damage.
Yeah, but but Ziak is now also on fire and is going to take 2d6 persistent fire damage around.
Yikes.
And the crit card.
All right, so half of 17. Ziak, you heal 8 hit points, and Titus, you take 8 hit points. All right, done.
Also, I'm going to use a hero point.
Oh, you know, it'd be a terrible shame is if I used the jinx point and said no.
Yeah,
How about
I mean, I knew that was gonna happen.
How about
but I wanted to
no,
try.
Scott? Okay, done.
I squeak my fart.
All right, you go to try and make the attack, and you get a natural 1.
You still have a crit card as well to try.
Oh yes, and I have a crit card.
Oh yeah,
A
and
crit-
a critical fail card now too.
All right, well let's try the crit card first, because that's the thing. Rock, give us the good old 1 to 5. What do you reckon? What feels lucky for you, buddy? Rock,
What?
1 to 5, buddy.
1 to 5.
Oh, okay. Sorry. 5.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Bludgeoning damage, ruptured spleen.
Ew.
You're also bleeding 1.
Oh, I'm on fire and I'm bleeding.
Yeah.
Right there.
I mean, maybe I can just do that and that'll do it. Yep, cool. All right. Titus, 1 to 5.
1. If I hit myself, and I'm becoming Arturo all over again with all my crit fails here.
Too much stuff. You will get tangled in your gear and become encumbered until you spend 2 actions to free yourself.
Oh, damn.
He trips over his staff, his beer.
What gear do I even have? I guess I do have a lot of gear now that I think about it.
All right.
I
Now-
have a grappling hook. I got tangled by grappling hook.
Put up on your whoopee cushion, get a bears. No, just kidding.
All right.
Just kidding.
So it is moved, and as part of that move action, opened the door, punched Ziak in the face, and the next thing it's going to do, it breathes in, and you watch as its lungs, well, its lack of lungs, should I say, expand, and it lets loose this horrifying howl.
Oh.
It gets 4 actions.
Sorry?
It gets 4 actions because it moved, right?
As part of the move,
Yeah,
it's opening the
moved.
door.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, say yeah, because it moved and attacked, and then yeah.
Yeah, opening a door can be done as
So-
part of a move action.
Got it.
All right. So will saves from everyone. In a 15-foot emanation,
Which is everyone.
which is everyone. 17 is our DC.
Oh,
Yeah.
Thank God. Oh no.
Wait, hold on. If this is a fear-based thing, I might have a way to not have this be as bad for us.
Okay.
Where is Aura of Courage? Here it is.
I'll be using my human link for that, I believe.
Let's see.
Oh no, I have to become frightened first in order for that to actually do anything.
All right.
So if
I
this
will
is
not hinder Cinderiel's hero point use. You may use it unabated. Okay.
Almost didn't do anything.
All right. All right. So Titus, you're the only person who has failed.
Oh, well, that's not that bad. Hopefully.
You spontaneously ignite
Oh,
What?
for 15 points of damage. And you did not critically fail, so you are not frightened.
I wish it was the other way around, but okay. I would rather be frightened than than on fire.
The second skeleton moves up,
Oh shit.
and as it does, will saves from everyone.
Oh God.
As he does it again.
Oh god, we're still in the 15 just.
Okay, thank God.
You are Ziak.
can I get a be on fire twice?
You get to explode, but then yes, you are burning. All right, Ziak and Navander have failed these.
Oh no.
Any hero points?
Mm,
All
yeah.
right. You are? All right, let's do it.
All right.
All right, Ziak's hero points gone. Navander, is that a no from you I saw?
I still failed. Okay. It's
All right, it's meant to happen. All right. Ziak, you take 14 points of damage.
holy crap. How am I still up?
Navander, you take 13 points of damage. As this happens, it then uses its final action
That's on fire.
to throw a
No.
fireball. Not a fireball, but like a fire, like an orb.
Firebolt.
Yeah,
Yeah.
at Peyton. And misses.
Huh?
The third and final one.
Yeah.
Brrr. He will howl, but doesn't realize he's out of range.
Ah.
And will then throw a firebolt at Peyton again. And will, with its final action, do nothing. Because it moved, howled, then threw the firebolt. Alright, Ziak, you're up next.
All right.
Woo!
Well.
Jeez.
First thing I'm gonna do. Let's see if this thing has any weaknesses. Exploit vulnerability. Yeah. Skill thingy. Yeah. There we go. Hiya. 22.
What is the DC of your thing? Is it their knowledge DC?
I don't know if it. I don't know if it said.
Because otherwise it would be 13 to know about them.
Okay. One for random. Yeah, I don't. Lord check against standard DC for its level. That's what it says.
Okay, yeah, if it's a standard law check, then yes, you do succeed. And you do know that these creatures are known as the Combusted, when a person dies by being burnt alive, they transform into these creatures. I wish there was a way to brighten this.
It's fine. On our side, it's coming through as.
Oh, there we go.
blackness.
Oh,
Oh,
there,
there
it
it
is.
is. Yep.
Yeah, it's because for some reason or another, these images have lighting on it.
Yeah.
Anyway,
That's pretty freaking cool.
yeah. So basically, these engulfed skeletons are died in hideous fire and have been burnt alive and have animated, continuing to burn and exact revenge on everything and everyone around them. Much like skeletons, normally the combusted are basically victims of fire.
Okay.
Ugh, man, I love that feeling after a shower when it's like super hot. We didn't start the fire. Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
And
All right.
and
Cool.
do-
That is your
do they-
lore.
okay.
Do they have any
Do they have any
weaknesses?
Yeah.
They're weak
That's
to
an
cold and weak to water.
Oh, okay. Guys.
We
it's
must pee
kinda-
on them. Zzz.
Sure. Oh, I need to go right now.
Well, you're the dog here. No, I'm just kidding. I'm not racist.
Oh.
I'm not racist. I'm not
Wow.
Wow. As also the party just backs away.
Hey, Titus,
Titus
water
has the
demon,
cock.
do your water demon things. Hey, Titus.
You didn't.
Titus
What?
has the cockroach show up now.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh,
Water.
Just
It's
so you call
obvious
out
to me.
the
Their
cockroach.
weakness is cold and water. It's obvious.
All right.
So-
Daryl just said,
I have
I'm
none of
surprised
the-
it's not life energy if they're undead.
Yeah.
Sure. No, it's just
Right.
the weaknesses are only cold and water.
Yep. As I have, well, so for my action, my second action, I will uncork the holy water that I have and, or maybe I could just throw it at him. Just,
You can throw it at
I
him.
don't need to uncork.
Do it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
just throw the holy water at the guy.
All right. Make
Yeah.
your attack action. If I were you, I might go. If you don't want to go for the one in the front, you can go for the one in the back. And the splash radius, I will say, will hit all three of them.
Oh, okay.
Oh, nice.
What's my just basic attack, like my sword?
Basic
or-
ranged. So if you look in your combat section, there should be a ranged thing
Oh,
there.
okay. Right, oh, right there. Oh, great, 0.
There you
Yeah,
go.
just hit the just on the guy.
Yes, indeed. Their AC is 19. Ooh, that's
Ooh.
close, but no cigar, unfortunately. However, that will still land 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it is going to land here-ish. Let me ping that for you. So it's going to land about there,
Oh.
which isn't too bad.
Not that bad.
Meaning
Yeah.
both skeleton 2 and 3 are going to suffer 6 damage as the as it is water damage, and they sizzle.
Okay. And then my last action, can I squeeze past my allies here and go behind them?
Yes, you may. You may move.
All right. All right, guys. Good luck.
You know what? You know what? I do like the idea of holy water dealing extra damage, so I'm going to deal an extra 5 damage as well. There. Extra damage. The audience has called for it. I have called for it. They've taken extra damage for it being water and extra damage for it being holy. All right.
Nice.
Ziak. You then take 5 points of damage and fall down because you were still on fire
Yeah.
Oh, God.
and are currently still on fire. Cinderiel. You see
I
Ziak
should've
as
sprayed it
they
on me, but I
Yeah,
well,
they
I
pulled out the
helped
holy
them
water, they
do
threw it, and then they ran. Ah!
I'm probably
Why
like
is
face down on
fur
the
so
ground.
flammable?
I'm imagining myself just like on fire, face down, face to the ground.
Absolutely.
Flat out there.
Yep.
It's the trend of all the characters that have fur just being so easy to light on fire. Because Kaito was always lighting on fire all the time too.
It's true.
Not
Yeah.
fault, though. That
Well,
was
I
my
am
fault.
imagining that because obviously the time frames. As he was doing this, I was
And
already
Arturo.
started to cast the spell I was planning to do, which is an AoE heal out
Mm-hmm,
for everyone. So everyone will heal. I'm just doing it in chat because it's
Oh,
easier.
that's amazing. I love that.
Ooh.
12 points.
All right.
If these are undead, then they get a save.
Oh yeah, they are. So let's go
Let me
with.
just-
Will save?
Let me just drop.
Oh yeah, drop it on him.
fortitude
Drop it on him if you got him.
Yeah, I'll just drop on one, I'm guessing.
Yep, fails. So they'll take full damage. So 12 damage to each of them, which then goes to 17 damage because it's holy energy. All right. Oh, they do not like that.
That's all three for that AoE.
Yep, yep,
First.
they've got it. So again, as this wave of healing goes outwards, you watch as these two, the three skeletons, sort of have those, the ash kind of blown past them a little bit as the wave erupts through their bodies.
Did that just hit them, or did that heal everybody?
Heals everyone.
Everybody.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. It heals us and hurts them.
I need to add my
Yep.
info for that.
And that is 3 actions for that that big heal.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
All
3
right.
action? Oh.
All right, so that was after. So please make sure to increase your hit points by that much.
Yep. I'm doing it.
And Westonson, you're up next. It looks like they're about to come in.
Yeah. Gonna step in front of the door.
Oh, you're
Action
stepping in
block.
front of it. Okay.
Action 2. I'm gonna fire at the guy right in front of the door.
Critical hits!
Nice.
Hell yeah!
Just
For those
pop
of you who
around
are
the corner and
watching,
just blast it.
a critical hit in Pathfinder is when you get 10 or higher over the DC that you were aiming at. So in this case, that is going to do it. 15 points of damage, a hearty blow. Give us a number between 1 to 5. 1 to 5.
4.
1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Yeah, we don't need to do that one. It's tongue piercing. Stops them from spell casting. Chipped bones. That's a good one. All right. Until healed, they have clumsy 1.
All right, and then I go into a defensive stance with my musketex.
I
This is
don't
my
think there is a
request,
defensive. I don't think there's a defensive stance. Now it's kind of raising shield.
Sorry, yeah. Well, it's called defensive armaments.
Ah, yes. Okay. Yep. That's a different one. Yeah, I'm with you. Cool. Perfect. Navander, you're up next. Yeah, makes sense. They don't have time.
That-
Yep.
That
Yeah,
actually combos very well with me.
Smarts, cold, you say? He's gonna
Cold
step
smarts.
around Peyton, so we can get a clear shot at that second skeleton there.
Clear is subjective, but sure.
Sure. And he's going to.
Yeah, like he holds up his thing, and it's like Peyton and Westonson's in the way. It's like good, a nice clean shot.
Yeah.
Depends on who you're shooting.
I can get at
Pete and I
least
look at each other.
4 headshots, yeah?
Yeah, that's it. 5 if you're good.
Oh, yeah, 5.
Have you ever played that old that sniper game? You know, like Sniper V something or whatever.
Oh, Sniper
Yeah,
Elite.
Sniper Elite.
Elite.
Yeah. And it's just
Love that.
it just straight through all of them.
The X-ray shots. Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright.
Such a good game.
Oh, could you imagine if you had lightning bolt right now?
Well, sorry guys, but undead's undead. I'm just gonna have to make some sacrifices. Let me.
Some of you may die, but that is a sacrifice I'm willing to accept.
Really, taking his short bow, he's going to attempt to spell strike the second skeleton.
The second one. All right, let's do it.
Yeah, the second skeleton, and the spell he's going to fret is frostbite.
Nice. Good one. Good choice.
Yeah, very good choice. Let's see if it pays off. So this is the strike. Oh, shame.
Ah.
Ooh.
I'll use a hero point to reroll that, please.
You know what'd be really bad is if when you were using that hero point, if I turned around and I said no.
You know what? I'll take it. It'll be fine. Yeah.
Yeah.
Why is that just doing it to me now?
No,
he does to
I'm doing it to everyone. Although, admittedly,
I know.
admittedly, it does. Like Matt doesn't use them that
That's
often,
really-
so I feel like
Yeah.
I feel like it's a mixture of like, yeah, it's a mixture of like I want to counter him, but also he never uses them, so I'm like, oh, but I don't want to like discourage him from using them. All right,
Listen, I think it's because I still have the PTSD from Strange Aeons, where every hero point was a saved life.
yeah, that's true. That is true. That is very true. All right.
I would just like to say to the group, you're welcome.
What can I say except you're welcome? All right. Navander, 1 to 5. Let's see what our crit fumble gets.
Let's take a 2, please.
A 2. All right. 1, 2. Ranged attack. A phantom
spell?
wind. Yep.
Oh no.
That'd be a very phantom wind. Roll me a D. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Roll me a D7, please. Or D8.
Can I roll a D8 and
You can roll a
one?
D8 and reel on 8.
Hayden,
7.
I'm the
All
one
right,
that has the whoopee cushion. You don't need to be giving the phantom wind.
Make another attack against skeleton 3, please.
Okay. Yeah, cool.
That's not too bad. That's actually pretty friendly as far
That's
as.
not bad.
That's still a miss. All right. All right. That is your move and your shot. You've got one more. Sorry, you've got 2 to cast a spell, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So that is your move and your
So-
shot, and that is it for Navander, unfortunately.
He licks his finger and he feels around the air. He's like, where'd that come from?
And why does it affect cold spells?
Yeah.
Oh, actually, you know what? That is a good point. I wonder if what the spell version of that was.
Is this where you find out? It's actually as soon as it get into the room, the heat caused an updraft somewhere.
Yeah.
Spontaneous combustion is the spell critical fail, which is 2d6 fire
God.
damage.
Wouldn't
would-
work for cold spell. Not as
Nah.
thematic.
Nah, yeah, I like the wind because I like the idea of thermal vents. You know, like the thermal,
Yeah.
like the heat, like causes the air to rise, and I like that. That's kind of cool. All right, Peyton, you're up.
Well,
Alright, how high is the doorway?
How high is the doorway? Oh,
Yeah.
there. What the fuck do you want to know that for?
Because I have a quick jump.
You want to try and
Wanna
jump
jump past.
over Westonson to try and squeeze between him and the skeleton?
I'm trying to squeeze past all of them. Can I get to the third? If I
On
can
a standing jump.
With a standing jump. I mean, sure, you can try.
Quick jump makes it so I did do it as a one action instead of a 2 action.
Again.
Just
Can I
standing.
just ask? How tall Westonson is?
Westonson is about as short as a dwarf can be. Measuring probably just under about 4 feet.
Mm.
Okay.
But I'll also point out he's about that wide.
Hey, welcome in V-Town. Mwah. Welcome, you beautiful
Luck, mate.
legendary.
Man, Neil's gonna try doing the thing where he just runs across the heads of everything.
Alright, good luck.
Natural.
Oh, natural 20. You know what? You know what? With your natural 20, you may have it. All right. So your
I'm also thinking
so your
about
goal
good
is
things.
to your goal is to somehow leap into this room, right?
I want to leap all the way to skeleton 3 if I can get that far with a move 30.
You can't, but sure. Why the fuck not? Let's see what you do.
All right.
This is really bad because now you're all by yourself and gonna die.
Yeah, but now we're not all getting attacked. So now second action, I want to pull out the holy water with a hand.
Uh-huh.
And then third action, I want to punch it.
Okay.
That way it breaks the holy water with my punch.
Sure. I will give you an extra d6 of damage, of holy damage on your fist, plus the extra weakness for it being water.
All right,
Make your attack.
I don't, unfortunately, get the sneak attack because I didn't do all that, so I gotta take sneak attack off. So 1 sec. There, skip this one.
You know that's an F condition.
Huh?
Your sneak attack is an F condition.
I know,
Only
I
applies
clicked
for
it on,
self-guard.
on to skip. So it's not gonna do it this round because he wasn't off guard.
No, he's not off guard. But make your attack.
No, but I'm trying to tell Neil that he didn't need to take it off.
Yeah, you don't need to take you don't need to take sneak attack off.
Gotcha. Okay, I changed
Yeah.
it back then. I
Don't
wasn't sure
modify
if
the
it just-
code if you don't need to.
I didn't. Okay, sorry.
You miss.
I'm a hero point that.
I'm a jinx point you.
Yeah.
All right. Well, at least I didn't break the thing then. So. 'cause I
Yeah, you
didn't
did. You broke it on your fist.
I was gonna break it when I punched him. Like I had it in my hand and I was gonna.
Oh,
smash.
okay.
Yeah.
So wait.
So I didn't hit him, so it didn't break.
So you're gonna have a glass bottle in your hand and then gonna punch someone.
And smash it. Yeah, and then it was gonna break in my hand, and I was fully ready to take the damage from the glass.
Okay. Well, you missed.
Yeah. Yeah, so it doesn't break in my hand.
I'm seriously
So that's
tempted
why-
now just to
that's why I
close
think
the
so.
door.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I mean, Peyton basically just signed his own death warrant. We cannot help you.
Well, like I said, it's better than all of us getting attacked again with that scream they did. If they're
Not-
coming after one person instead of 5.
Not really. There's
Well, I mean,
a defender at least on this end.
it's fine.
I can see his logic, right? I can see it. Like if it means that not all of us are caught in that 15-foot cone of screen damage, which makes
Yeah.
sense. Absolutely
Yeah.
makes sense.
Yeah.
I will point out that the second one is within 15 feet of Peyton and the rest of us. So the group of us will take 2, and Peyton will take 2.
Yeah.
For what?
The scream damage.
Oh.
Yeah.
True.
Which is the same as what we did
Multiple-
last time.
Right.
We all took 2.
Yeah.
Speaking
You'll take- you'll take
mechanically
one.
wise,
Mhm.
It's fine. Don't worry about it. Let's keep going.
Yeah. Yeah.
going.
Yeah. So
You
that's
got
my
one
turn.
more action, Peyton.
No, it was interact to pull the bottle out.
Oh yes, of course. Sorry, I missed that one. All right. Then we go to them.
Oh, wait, we're having my turn.
Well, well, you don't get one.
Oh yeah, I think that's.
No,
found
Titus.
out.
Sorry, I think we might have skipped over Titus. My apologies. Titus, you can have your go.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. First.
Hold on,
I'm gonna
one second.
Squeak a fart.
One moment. Rock, are you playing Enshrouded?
No, I'm not playing anything.
Hmm. Just got a
Someone
notification.
has the Steam
Rock is
friend.
playing. Yeah, Rock is playing Enshrouded.
You always get notifications for me, and I'm not doing. Are you sure it's me, Rock? Maybe it's another Rock.
It's a rock defender instead of rock protector.
Oh, let me check this. I'm gonna call you out if you are. Let's see. Friends. Here we go. Rock. View
Close it
profile.
before he could find out.
Okay, here we go. All right. All right. Where are you from, Rock?
You're just gonna dox him.
Yeah.
What's your address? What's your social security?
Yeah.
number?
What state are you in?
Colorado.
Okay. What was the last game you played that wasn't Enshrouded?
I don't think I even had that game.
Okay. Well, then maybe it's not you.
It's another rock protector.
It's another Rock.
Like I said,
Framing
it's rock defender.
Rock Defender.
Yeah.
Oh wait, hold on. I know how to figure it out. because he's got like.
And instead of the music rock, he defends
Hold
like
on, hold on.
actual like sedimentary
I
rock.
mean,
Oh
But,
yeah, no,
computer.
it's not. It's not you. I know this other guy. Yeah, that's okay. You're good. You're good. You're safe. I just.
You're
You can
being
imagine. You can
gaslit
imagine my
accidentally by
surprise.
Framed.
You can
He's being
imagine my
framed.
surprise where I like where I'm just like I'm sitting there playing and Rock's just sitting there going, oh, this is really cool. This is a lot of fun. And then suddenly it's like,
Yeah.
bing, Rock playing a shot. I'm like, what?
Like Michael's
You get
being
this-
accidentally
Remember when
gaslit,
we
and then
thought he
Rock
was-
is being accidentally gaslit by Michael.
I know, right?
It's the
Yeah,
fact that, the
Remember
fact
when we
that the
thought
same
he was
thing
playing
happened
Street Fighter?
last week as well.
yeah.
Yeah,
I think that
Yeah.
just might be around the time that my friend like goes and plays. But I haven't talked to that guy in years actually, to be honest, and I didn't even realize he changed his name to Rock. So you know,
That's really funny.
yeah. All right, my apologies, Titus.
Yeah, yeah.
Take a turn.
So, I'm going to very rudely squeak a fart in the face of the the fire guy.
All right,
the
you
little
grab
red
hold of the
ball.
whoopee cushion and firmly
Yes, 6.
squeeze it.
Oh God, you have
Ew,
so
that's a wet one. Ew.
Does it take a D6 extra water damage?
I think you dropped.
Yeah.
I think you dropped some holy water. in there.
Water and poison damage.
Yeah, there's
right.
holy water inside of the whoopee cushion.
A horrible stench of sulfur targets the nose. Well, I'd say targets the nose, but it creates a 20-foot aura of foul-smelling odors. All enemies,
That's like that.
all enemies now target Titus, and all attack rolls are at a -2 penalty for 2 rounds.
Nice.
Whoa.
Just for the enemies or for us too?
For you guys get the negative penalty to attack as well, but the enemies now must attack you to the best of their abilities.
Hey, I'm out of the
Well,
aura.
Yeah, lucky. Well, hey, you know, it's good for a defender to have that ability, I guess. Interesting. Well,
Means they can't attack me.
I was gonna take a defensive stance to give Westinson extra AC, but I guess that's not necessary now. I'm just gonna stab at the thing. Yeah. Use
All
a
right.
hit, that'd be nice. Oh, hit.
13 to hit. Nice. You strike with
And
your
also-
glaive.
My glaive has disrupting, so I actually do an extra D6, which
Cool.
is cool because it's undead. So I do 10 damage.
All right, 10 points of damage. Done and done.
Yep, and it's still up, so I'll attack it again and hope that I. You know, I'm actually gonna crit with that.
Hey! Busting out the nat 20 for the crit. All right, let's do it.
Nice.
Because if I'm gonna be taking attacks, I want to take attacks from only 2 things.
Sure, makes sense.
Yeah. Oh, oops. That was supposed to be 2d10.
No, you hold left shift.
Oh, yeah.
What are you
Okay,
doing?
Yeah, I'll do that instead then. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
did.
hold down left shift and drop your damage onto the creature.
What
Yeah.
are you doing?
This is stupid. Do I also get an extra d6 too, or no?
You will, but after you've rolled your crit.
Okay. It's not going. Come on, you. What the heck? Left shift?
Left shift.
You won't see the extra dice on the
Yeah,
pickup.
you won't see the extra dice, just drop it on him.
Yeah, no, I'm dropping it on, but nothing's happening.
Try dropping it on the combat tracker where it says Flame Engulf Skeleton 1.
Yeah, let's try that. Yeah. Combat tracker. That's the one that's clumsy. No, it just dropped onto the ground.
Are you using your weapon damage?
Yes.
Are you sure it's not just you're not just using D10s?
Here, 1 sec. I'm gonna close my character sheet and reload it, and then maybe it'll be nice to me.
Looks like it's working to me.
Okay. Now let's try it. There we go. Okay, cool.
Go.
Oh yeah, it's deadly, so it actually does extra
That's why we do them in the thing, and boom! That one explodes. Not literally, but just it dies.
Yeah.
Okay.
Pick a number between 1 to 5. Let's see if there's a crit boost for you.
Let's do 3.
1, 2, 3. That is. Surprise opening. You gain 1 attack action that you can use before the end of your turn to attack against a different target.
Oh, cool.
Do you have a
Well,
10-foot
since I don't
reach?
Yes, I do.
You can hit the second one if you want. Normally, I'd say you can't, but you know what? Why not?
Yeah, I just reach around and. Will this be at the like at an extra negative, or will this be
Yes,
at the
it is
same...
it is at an extra negative.
So it'll be considered as if I attacked 3 times. Yeah.
Correct. So you should be taking a negative, and don't forget your -2 from the smell.
Oh yeah. So that instead should be an 18.
An 18? An 18 will miss.
Okay. Shoot.
All right. Now we go to the creatures, who will step up and will attack Titus with its first attack, which will miss, and attack Titus with its second attack, which will critical miss. Give us number 2, 1 to 5.
2. I'm surprised you didn't the fate or jinx point that actually. But
Nope.
I don't know.
It is dazzled for
Only
1
got 2
round.
left.
Ah, cool. Oh yeah,
Nice.
and also technically the other skeleton would have been enfeebled because of a crit too, but yeah, it doesn't matter. It's dead.
All right. This skeleton moves over to here and launches fireballs as they
Yeah.
fly in your direction.
See my dodge skills.
Each
That's
exploding
pretty
for
good.
96 damage.
Oh wait, no, you're not dazzled.
Dazzle. Couldn't help it.
He's bedazzled.
I'm gonna use my jinx point.
Okay.
All right, here we go.
Don't like Dota references I see. Jeez. No.
Here we go. Ah, miss. All right, and second attack. I'm gonna use my jinx
Ooh.
point.
Wow.
Oh, he's out.
Dang it. Well, I don't want to crit
Burn
miss
all
is
your
all.
jinx points on me.
That's a hit.
I'll take it.
That is 5 points of damage, and you now have persistent fire damage.
That's not fantastic.
All right, Ziak, you're still on fire and lying on the ground. You're like, oh, where am I?
Drop and roll.
Ah,
Drop
ah!
and roll. I'm rolling. I'm dropping and rolling
All right.
for my first action. If that works.
Hold on 1 second.
Or
Yeah, so
I already,
tieflings don't get inherently fired.
well, technically I already dropped, so I just need to roll.
Yeah.
Okay. So you or an ally can recover with 2. So you need to roll a d20 and get a 15 or higher. And this will take you 2 actions to do.
Okay. Dog.
That will not do it. All right, you have 1 action remaining.
Uh.
Ah! 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 Remember me.
Remember me. I'm gonna take my my healing potion. Yeah, that's your healing. Yeah.
All right, roll your healing.
What is that?
I believe it's a
For
1d8.
lesser? 1d8. Okay.
All right, 6 points of healing, done and done. Which then you take 11 damage, and you are still burning. Scenario: Ziak is on fire. Peyton is on fire.
Yep.
No, sorry, not Peyton. Titus. Titus is on fire.
Yeah, but obviously I'm hearing the screams from the person effectively right beside me.
Yes.
So I will step up and I will start to pat, 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 as I will activate the effect of my healer's gloves that I'm wearing,
Yep.
which is a 1-action heal for this that I can do once per day.
Nice.
And then with that pat, 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 because you said it was 2 actions to help put out the flames,
Correct.
and I instead aid Ziak on a future attempt as he's rolling.
Sure,
around,
I don't mind that.
fighting.
Yeah, I don't mind that at all. All right, done and done. Westonson. Poor Sandariel.
thank you.
So traumatic. Literally trying to put out your friend who is burning alive.
Yep.
Yeah.
This is why she's focusing on the one person right beside
Oh my
her.
god, not again. I can't lose another one. Not again.
friend,
Oh, you know, it's all about context
I've known
too.
him for one day.
It's all about context too, because if you look at it from another angle, Sandariel might be like standing there with the fire like glistening against her like burned skin. Not again. Yeah, it happened. It happened so quick. The fire spread so fast. The smell of burnt flesh and death.
Sure. A few more, and she might have just run for the hills.
But you did get a nat 20 on your will save. We did do that.
Yeah.
We did check that.
Also, I can imagine the smell of burnt hair is especially bad with someone that's covered in fur.
That's true. That's true. Actually, fun fact: it is one of the most foul smells people in Europe describe is the burning of boar hair when they eat wild boar. Because apparently it's so thick and difficult to manage that they don't like cut it or shave it or skin it. They literally blowtorch the hair off first before they process the meat.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Yikes!
It,
Yeah, that's
it
gotta
smells
smell.
absolutely disgusting.
Yeah.
That's gotta be rough.
Have you smelled it, Avarian? Yeah.
Yeah, but went on a boar hunt a long time ago.
Neat. I mean, look, I'm very interested in eating boar meat, and I'm very respectful of any of the proteins that I eat. Like, I don't like to be distanced from the whole process of meat eating. I don't like it because I'm a very animal affectionate person, but, you know, it's a good reminder for me. So I do want to eventually one day go on a boar hunt and do the whole process and stuff like that. Not something I look forward to, but if I want to eat it, that's what I'm going to do. So, yeah.
Boar spear.
It is absolutely terrifying when you're hiding in the forest and you come to the realization that what you're hunting is now hunting you.
Oh yeah, no, the size of an actual boar. Like a lot of people think like it's like a pig or like a small fucking thing. I've seen some boars that are like the size of bears.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Those
And they
tusks
will-
can pierce through you.
Pierce through
They
cars.
take you out.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah.
Yep.
Crazy.
Particularly when you're
like
17.
Texas Longhorns are notorious for something like that too. Like they're scary
Yeah.
animals.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. All right.
I am shooting this guy.
Shooting the dude. Let's shoot the dude.
And I hit.
Nice. Your first bullet flies through and boom, strikes into the body of the skeleton.
Shoot him a second time. The first time looked good.
First time was look good. Second time is not that great.
I'm gonna hero point that.
But I don't have any jinx points. That's not fair.
Yeah, they dried up when it comes to
He
me.
planned
didn't
for
they?
this. I mean, Anonymous planned for this.
Avarian's playing 3D chess. Like, I'll give Dag enough jinx points to burn them on everyone else.
So I roll worse.
That way I can just fail on my own.
Yeah.
All right. Your second attack does not go through.
Justice.
I'll try a third, but this is where I get a critical fumble and shoot Titus.
No,
Just miss.
not quite.
Okay.
Nearly.
I thought that was
Alright.
gonna.
Hold on, wait. Did
Is
you
that-
include the -2 from the smell?
Oh crap.
No, I did not.
Oh,
Okay.
crap.
Well, thankfully, it's still not quite a crit, but it was closer.
That's 3 actions.
All right, done and
Cursing.
done. Navander.
Oh, foul things.
Navander's going to steady his breathing.
Cool. You breathe in that really foul smell. You're...
He's going to try to steady his breathing. He's going to go into Arcane Cascade.
What's the magic smell like now?
Hey, Levander, what is Arcane Cascade?
Arcane Cascade is a really cool ability that allows me to circulate the magic that I used in the previous round, such as when I cast a spell or did a spell strike. I can circulate that magic and use that magic or that type of magic in the next attack as well. But since I don't have weapon specialty, I can only do 1 point of cold damage.
Ooh, very nice.
So, knocking another arrow, I take a shot at the closest skeleton that's on fire.
All right.
I shoot an arrow with a -2 bonus, of course. Does a 23 hit?
Yes, it says so right there.
Well, cool, wonderful. That's what I like to see. It's going to do
We have a program that tells us that we hit
Yeah.
or not.
I know, it's
8
crazy.
points of damage plus an additional 1 point of cold damage.
Which would
I get it,
translate
though.
to an
It's a
additional
habit.
6 points of cold damage because it is weak.
Yeah,
Woo!
Done. All right.
Sort of.
I haven't finished yet. I got another strike, this one without the cold damage.
All right.
Whoops, I forgot to do the -2, so that'll be a 14.
14 will still just miss. No crit miss.
One. And then I'm going to take my last action to recharge my spell strike.
Done. All right, Titus, you are on fire.
Yes. It's nothing though. I've bathed in hell, I know. But nah. These
No,
things
but seriously,
are more
this hurts.
important. Oh yeah. I'll just grit and bear it. I can take care of it.
Okay.
I'm
Famous last words.
yeah, I'll be fine. I want the skeleton dead. Oop. Okay, there we go. Froze for a second. Shoot.
All right, your
Oh,
first
it's a hit.
attack is a solid hit.
Wow. Damn. And I did give the -2 this time, so
Sure.
I remember to do that.
Oh, good.
Nice.
So I do. Whoops. don't do
10
that.
points
I
of
do that.
damage.
No, plus. Oh, it won't roll on him because it's not counted. Plus 6 more because of my. I forgot what that quality is called. Disrupting.
All right, that will kill the skeleton.
Cool. Now I'll take the time to stop, drop, and roll. That's
All
what I
right,
did that
roll a
first.
d20 as you try to put yourself out. You need to get a 15 or higher.
All right.
Oh!
Nope.
Oh, I thought that was.
Nope,
Uh,
it froze.
for a second I thought that
60.
was good.
6
It paused
is
at
not
15.
enough.
All right. Well,
As we then go to
this
Peyton.
hurts, but I'll be fine. Don't worry.
Oh.
All right, Peyton, you're up.
All right. Yep. The flask's still in my hand, and he runs away. I'm just like, "Hey, you get back here!" And I just toss the flask at him without moving first. Because
Oh, you throw it? Okay, cool. Make your ranged
Yeah.
attack.
What would that be? Because there's no
Ranged attack. If you
melee.
go into combat, it'll tell you what your ranged attack is.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah.
Gotcha.
It's like your
Okay.
basic range attack is like a rock or something. Oh.
I mean, maybe.
Yep, you throw me.
17. Dang
So
it.
close to that net one.
That'll miss. It'll do 6 damage because it will splash down nearby.
Okay, no problem then. Ooh, 6 damage.
No, you don't do damage. It'll do 1 damage, then it'll do an
Yeah.
extra
Oh, you
5.
said-
It'll do 6.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. Well,
Yeah, you're hitting it with the splash.
not
you
bad.
miss because remember you miss it.
yeah. Well, I heard you
Yeah.
say it does 6, so in my head I heard D6. I was like, oh,
Fair.
whoops.
All right, so you've thrown it. Now what?
Now then I will have to run up to it, but I'm going to try and like kind of tumble behind it, so I can attempt to get the make it off guard. So
Sure.
I'm gonna attempt to try and get here. If I fail, I'll go here. So let me go and find that action. Oops. Oh, there it is. Yeah. Tumble through. Oh, -2, but that's still a natural 20.
Nice, critical
Nice.
success. You make it.
Yeah. And then I go to punch him with my sneak attack.
Hit
Out
me
of
off
-2.
guard on it
Hold
first.
on, let me make him off guard first.
Okay. I also got to put a -2
Knock
in.
his block off.
All right, he is now off guard,
Oh, dang it.
Oh.
and that is a miss.
Hero
With
point.
a -2. Is that a
You have a
crit
hero
fail?
point. He's gonna use his hero point.
-2 again.
That is a hit.
Ah,
All right, deal your damage.
nice.
Eight points of damage.
All right, he takes 8 points of damage. He's still up. He's still alive. Sort of. I mean, he's kind of dead, but you know.
That is my turn. But
All right.
through.
He ignores you, moving towards Peyton.
Yep.
You son of a bitch! Get back here!
That's right, we're moving towards Titus. Titus! Ah, first attack's a miss. And his final attack.
Even on fire, I'm just stalwart and stoic.
He roars.
Oh.
And that is where we're going to end today's session.
Oh.
Dang it.
And we will come back.
Cliffhanger.
And we're gonna come back next week to find out if the combusted, the last of these flaming creatures, is going to wipe out any of our group members. Probably not. I mean, like it will hit everyone except for Ziak, which is good. But yeah, lots of burning, lots of persistent damage, maybe some fear. Who knows what's gonna happen? But tune in next week when we return for 7 Dooms for Sandpoint. And again, a big shout out and thank you to everyone who donated for today's stream. OG, your character is in the works and getting the TLC it deserves for our session. We also have our character from Marcus the DM who will come back into a little bit more after this fight. Lots of cool stuff. Lots of things are happening. And of course, yes, don't forget, last opportunities now for the Crit Award nominations. So go follow the link, go check them out, and, you know, help us out. Yeah. For those of you who aren't aware, I will be going to Gen Con. That means I am flying out of Australia on the 30th? No, the 29th. I'm leaving Perth on the 29th. Leaving it's weird, stupid time zones. Anyway, somewhere between the 29th and the 30th, I'm going to be in America and doing stuff like that, yada, yada, yada. I'm going to have a day in LA, then I'm going to go to Indianapolis, then I'll be there until the following Monday as well. So if you haven't had a chance to already, please be sure to go and check out all the cool stuff that I'll be doing at Gen Con. I'm going to be featuring with Careful Cantrip on most of their panels, including the GMing panel, the meet and greet for the Careful Cantrip cast, the live play for the Careful Cantrip cast. Then on Friday, I'm also doing the live play with Dingo Doodle and team. So that is going to be fun as well. Now, I'm sure you guys are aware, money is a thing. It is how we trade in commerce. And of course, while I am at Gen Con, I will be unable to make the money that I usually do, which is just, you know, part and parcel of, you know, the nature of, you know, like how it all works. It's like, you know, yeah, you know, it's like obviously I can't work at the youth center, I can't do this, can't do that. So, in bid to try and raise a bit more money to make Gen Con a lot more comfortable. Woo!
Ooh.
Dag is doing a special fundraiser. Not a fundraiser, it's a fundraiser. A razor for fun. That's right. Next Thursday, so next week. So this will be Wednesday evening for the folks in the US, Thursday morning for me, and some bullshit o'clock for the folks in the US on Thursday in the wee hours. We are going to be doing a one-shot with one-shot questers. We're going to be doing it. It's called Level Up, a one-shot quest. It is going to be a lot of fun. Now, the Level Up fundraisers are basically where me and one of my friends, we play a game of Pathfinder or whatever system we're doing. We're doing Pathfinder 2nd Edition. And you can donate to level him up during the game. So I have to adapt as we're playing. You guys can summon monsters, do the hero point stuff, all the cool things. But effectively, yes, we're going to be doing stuff. And of course, trust Duke to not make an easy character to make. So he's using a Kalrishiki Psychic character, so a spellcaster. So I've got 20 levels of character that he has never even seen, ready, waiting, and it's going to be doing a whole thing. So there you go. So yeah, so come tune in, come join us for that. That is going to just be a ton of fun. A bunch of cool things are bound to happen. Chaos ensues as yeah, we play some Pathfinder with my good friend. Okay, yeah, that I think is it. As far as this week's schedule goes, be sure to tune in on Sunday for our Gatewalker campaign. Our heroes are heading into the Thinlands and about to enter Can Meepo's court to deal with an evil, dark, fey boogeyman thing. So yeah, come tune in with that. A lot of cool people there. And yeah. All right, guys, stay safe. Wait, hold on. We gotta raid someone. This is not Wednesday. We love sharing raids. We love doing stuff. I just keep forgetting what day it is. Let's see who is out and about. Who is doing some stuff?
Ooh, Vampire the Masquerade. That's cool.
You know what? We have our dear friends from LOA doing some stuff, so we're gonna go and hang out with those guys. For those of you who don't know, Legends of Avantris, honestly, one of the freaking finest group of players and GMs. So goddamn funny. We've been long fan. The channel's been a long fan of the LOA crew for some time. So yeah, we're gonna go send some love to them. Boom, there it is. So yeah, be sure to throw up all the DAG raid logos and things. We always actually, do I have that still in the thing? Is that a thing? Oh, that doesn't look like it worked. Is that just text?
Yes.
Okay, cool. Well, I gotta fix that.
Good.
Yeah, and when I tried to use it, it like said it was locked. So I'm like, oh.
Yeah, that's kind of weird.
something
Oh, well,
missing
in
there.
any case, yes, throw out all the DAG raid emotes. Go stay safe, stay wonderful, and as always, be kind to each other because why the fuck not? It's free. And until we meet again, game hard or die trying. Good night, guys. Bye.
Bye.
Oh yeah.